Jim, it's time to embark on our next adventure. Let's step into the time machine and travel to ancient Rome.
Tell me more about ancient Rome before we go there.
Ancient Rome was renowned for its advanced infrastructure, such as aqueducts that supplied water to the city and a complex network of well-built roads that facilitated trade and communication.
Okay, let's go.
Take in the sights, Jim. The grandeur of the Roman Forum, the awe-inspiring Colosseum. We have truly arrived in the heart of ancient Rome. And let's not forget about the Roman political system, which evolved from a monarchy to a republic and later transformed into an empire. The Romans established a system of governance that lasted for centuries.
Looks beautiful. We need to talk to Emperor Marcus Aurelius.
Greetings, travelers from distant lands. I am Emperor Marcus Aurelius, ruler of the Roman Empire. What brings you to my presence?
Your Majesty, we come from a time far beyond your own, drawn by the allure of ancient Rome. We have witnessed the events that shaped your era, and we bear knowledge that may assist you in leading your empire.
I am fascinated by your claims. Share with me what you know. You claim to know the future? This is a bold assertion. Tell me what you foresee.
Great Emperor, we have seen a time when your empire faces external threats from Germanic tribes, particularly the Marcomanni and Quadi. Around the year 167 AD, they will launch a major invasion, testing the strength of your forces.
To face this challenge, Emperor Marcus Aurelius, you must lead your armies in a series of campaigns. In the years 168, 175 AD, your forces will engage in a protracted struggle to repel the barbarian invaders and safeguard the borders of the Roman Empire. Additionally, Emperor Marcus Aurelius, internal strife within the empire will require your attention. In the year 180 AD, a time known as the Year of the Five Emperors, a succession crisis will arise, leading to a period of instability and power struggles. To maintain stability, you must navigate these challenges with wisdom and ensure a smooth transition of power. Your choices and leadership during this time will be crucial in maintaining the cohesion of the Roman Empire.
Your words carry weight, time travelers. I shall prepare my legions and lead them against these threats as you have foreseen. I shall heed your counsel and prepare my empire for the challenges that lie ahead.
Our mission was successful. Let's go home.
Jim, it's time to embark on our next adventure. Let's step into the time machine and travel to ancient Egypt.
Absolutely, Kim. Ancient Egypt, a land steeped in history and wonder. We got our missions.
Look at that, Jim. The vastness of the desert, the towering pyramids, it's humbling to be in the presence of such ancient marvels.
Indeed, Kim. Did you know that the pyramids were built as tombs for the pharaohs during the Old Kingdom period of ancient Egypt? Approximately 4,500 years ago? The Great Pyramid of Khufu, the largest of the pyramids, held the title of the tallest man-made structure for over 3,800 years.
The Sphinx, with the head of a human and the body of a lion, stands as a symbol of power and mystery. Did you know that it is the world's largest monolithic carved from a single piece of limestone?
Look at these walls, Kim. They are adorned with an elaborate array of symbols and images. Hieroglyphics, the written language of ancient Egypt.
Hieroglyphics were a complex system of pictorial symbols used by the ancient Egyptians to communicate and record their history. Each symbol represents a sound, an idea, or even an object.
Greetings, travelers from a distant land. What brings you to my kingdom?
Your Majesty, we have traveled through time to witness the greatness of ancient Egypt and seek an audience with you. We come bearing news of a significant event that will soon unfold.
Speak then. I am intrigued.
Great Queen, in the future, a pivotal event known as the Battle of Actium is destined to take place. It is a naval confrontation between your forces and Octavian's, which will ultimately shape the fate of Egypt.
The Battle of Actium? Tell me more about this conflict and its implications.
Cleopatra, this battle will take place on the Ionian Sea, near the coast of Greece. It will be a clash of mighty naval forces, where Octavian, with his formidable fleet, seeks to seize control over Egypt and bring it under the Roman Empire. Your destiny and the future of Egypt hangs in the balance.
I am grateful for your words, brave travelers. The Battle of Actium will be a test of Egypt's strength and resilience. I shall gather my forces and strategize for this impending clash.
May your wisdom guide you, Cleopatra. The future generations will look back at this moment as a testament to your courage and leadership mission complete. Our mission is accomplished. We can go back.
Jim, the time machine is ready. Today, we're stepping into ancient Japan, a land filled with captivating history and cultural wonders.
Absolutely, Kim. But we need to stay vigilant. There are those who seek to manipulate history for personal gain, like Dr. Victor Maelstrom.
That's true, Jim. Our mission is to protect the integrity of the timeline, ensuring the genuine experiences and achievements of ancient Japan remain preserved. Jim, did you know that during the year we're traveling to in ancient Japan, which is 1582, a major historical event took place known as the Honnoji Incident? It was in this year that the powerful daimyo Oda Nobunaga was betrayed and forced to commit seppuku, a form of ritual suicide. Another interesting fact is that in 1614 and 1615, the Battle of Osaka took place. It was a conflict between the forces of Tokugawa Ieyasu and Toyotomi Hideyori, resulting in the final suppression of the Toyotomi clan. And in the arts, the Edo period saw the emergence of ukiyo-e woodblock prints, which became immensely popular during the 17th to 19th centuries, depicting scenes of daily life, landscapes, and famous actors. Okay, let's go. As we step into ancient Japan, the air is filled with the scent of blooming cherry blossoms. The landscape is a tapestry of vibrant colors, with terraced rice fields stretching as far as the eye can see.
Looks beautiful. We need to talk to Lord Nobunaga. Greetings, Lord Nobunaga. We come from the future, bearing urgent news. In the year 1582, there will be a betrayal at Honnoji that threatens your life. Strengthen your security and be vigilant. Also, beware of the Ikko Ikki, a league of warrior monks. They will emerge as a significant threat to your dominance. Take appropriate measures to counter their influence.
I appreciate your warning, travelers. Your insights are of utmost importance to me. The betrayal at Honnoji must be averted at all costs. I shall strengthen my defenses and be ever watchful. Your counsel is invaluable, travelers from a distant time.
Indeed, Lord Nobunaga, the rise of Toyotomi Hideyoshi may pose challenges to your authority. Monitor his actions closely and form strategic alliances to maintain stability. We have faith in your leadership, Lord Nobunaga. Your vision for a united Japan is an inspiration to many.
And as patrons of the arts, we encourage you to support the emerging ukiyo-e artists. Their woodblock prints will capture the spirit of Japan, preserving its beauty for future generations.
I am humbled by your insights and the gravity of the future that rests in our hands. I shall heed your advice, safeguarding my legacy and fostering the flourishing of Japanese art.
Kim, it's time to travel to the future and see if our previous travels had any lasting effects. We need to know if Dr. Maelstrom's rise to power has been altered by our actions in the past.
Agreed, Jim. Our past journeys may have influenced the timeline, but we must see if the future is safe. Dr. Maelstrom has been meddling with the past. Let's find out the truth and devise a plan to counter his manipulations. Look around. This future is unlike anything we've seen before. It's a blend of advanced technology and oppressive control. I can't help but feel that Dr. Maelstrom has exploited our time travels to establish his dominance. The evidence is right in front of us. The whole planet is under his command, and the people live in fear. We have to gather information, Jim.
The once vibrant streets now bear the mark of his oppressive regime. If he altered the past, it explains his iron grip on the future. We have to stop him. Kim, we need to find your friend Bob. He may have crucial information about Dr. Maelstrom's travels to the past. His notes could provide us with valuable locations and dates.
You're right, Jim. Bob has always been resourceful. If he documented Dr. Maelstrom's movements, it could be the key to understanding his manipulations. Let's find Bob and get those notes.
Jim, Kim, good to see you. I've been keeping track of Dr. Maelstrom's activities. These notes contain locations and dates of his time travels. I've witnessed firsthand the changes he's made to history. With these notes, you'll have a fighting chance to confront him in the past and prevent his dark future.
Bob, your dedication is admirable. We need that information to counter his influence and restore the true timeline. Hide, Bob. Someone is coming.
You again. You think you can stop me? You're merely insects buzzing in my grand design.
Dr. Maelstrom, your reign of manipulation ends here. We've uncovered your schemes, and we won't let you shape the future according to your twisted vision.
You fools. I hold the power to shape destiny. Prepare to meet your demise.
It's not over, Dr. Maelstrom.
Let's go back.
Jim, according to Bob's notes, Dr. Maelstrom's tampering accelerated the deadly spread of the plague in medieval Europe.
We must use this knowledge to alter the course of history and save countless lives.
Jim, did you know that during the 14th century in medieval Europe, the Black Death caused an estimated 25 million deaths?
It's hard to fathom the devastating impact of such a widespread and deadly pandemic. It's chilling to think about the immense loss and the profound societal and economic impact it had.
During the Black Death, the rapid spread of the plague was facilitated by fleas that infested black rats.
Those tiny creatures unknowingly became carriers of devastation, amplifying the plague's deadly reach throughout medieval Europe.
Okay, Jim, let's go. Jim, we find ourselves amidst the chaos of the Black Death, a catastrophic plague that has befallen this city. Our mission is critical. We must collaborate with the esteemed healer Guy de Chauliac, a renowned French physician, to implement effective quarantine measures and promote hygiene practices.
The eerie atmosphere reminds us of the devastating toll this deadly disease took on the lives of countless people.
Wise healer, Guy de Chauliac, we've traveled from the future to assist you in combating the plague. We've witnessed successful approaches during similar outbreaks.
Your presence is a glimmer of hope amidst this darkness. What strategies can you offer us? And what of quarantine measures? How can we effectively isolate the infected?
Additionally, establishing designated areas for quarantine can prevent further transmission. Isolating the infected is key to protect the healthy and halt the plague's relentless advance.
Your insights align with our mission to save lives.
Proper hygiene and sanitation are crucial. We must emphasize regular hand washing, cleanliness, and proper waste disposal to curb the spread of the disease.
We shall implement these measures with utmost urgency.
Let's go back.
Another entry on Dr. Maelstrom's list of time travels, Ming Dynasty, China. We must intervene and prevent any attempts to alter history.
Agreed, Kim. The Ming Dynasty and the Great Wall are of immense historical significance. We can't let Dr. Maelstrom tamper with them.
Jim, the Ming Dynasty, which spanned from 1368 to 1644, was marked by remarkable achievements in arts, culture, and technological advancements. It was during this time that the Great Wall of China reached its peak, extending over 13,000 miles and showcasing the architectural genius of the Ming Dynasty. The Ming Dynasty also witnessed the voyages of Admiral Zheng He, whose expeditions expanded China's influence across the Indian Ocean, showcasing their maritime prowess. And let's not forget the impressive Forbidden City, built during this era, which served as the imperial palace for emperors, featuring exquisite architecture and stunning gardens.
Here we are, transported to the heart of the Ming Dynasty. Let's locate the military commanders stationed along the wall. We need to inform them of potential threats and work together to safeguard this iconic structure.
We bring urgent tidings from the future. The integrity of the Great Wall is at stake, and we must work together to protect it.
You claim to be from the future. Your words carry weight, but tell me, how can we defend against potential invasions?
Commander, during this time, the Ming dynasty faced multiple threats from nomadic tribes, such as the Mongols and the Jurchens. By fortifying strategic points along the wall and increasing military presence, we can effectively deter invaders.
Additionally, implementing advanced tactics such as signal towers, beacon fires, and early warning systems will enable us to respond swiftly to any incursions.
Your knowledge is impressive, and it aligns with our historical strategies. We will deploy troops and strengthen our defenses along vulnerable sections of the wall.
It's also crucial to establish a network of informants and scouts, gathering intelligence about potential enemy movements. This will allow us to stay one step ahead and effectively coordinate our defenses.
Your counsel resonates with our ideals. We shall mobilize our forces, implement these measures, and ensure the Great Wall stands as a formidable barrier against all who seek to breach it.
Okay, let's go back. Jim, our mission is crucial. Dr. Maelstrom has manipulated events in World War I, endangering the future. We must travel back and warn the leaders to take precautions.
Agreed, Kim. Let's go to 1916, during the Battle of the Somme.
Jim, did you know that World War I, also known as the Great War, began on July 28, 1914, and lasted until November 11, 1918? During our time travel to 1916, we'll be in the Battle of the Somme, a grueling conflict that started on July 1st and lasted until November 18th. On the first day alone, the British Army suffered over 57,000 casualties. Here we are, Jim, in the midst of the Battle of the Somme. Dr. Maelstrom's malevolent influence might have altered the course of events.
We need to talk to the British commander and ensure they're prepared for an unexpected attack. Let's be cautious. We don't know how his actions have affected this timeline.
Commander, we come from the future. Dr. Maelstrom has manipulated events, and an enemy ambush. Your actions here are vital in preserving the timeline and safeguarding the future is imminent.
From the future, you say?
We know this is hard to believe, but the safety of your troops and the course of history are at stake. He has planted false information, and a surprise enemy offensive is about to strike your forces at the Marne River. We've analyzed the enemy's movements in the past. In 1916, during the Battle of the Somme, a similar enemy offensive caught your forces off guard. You must reinforce your defenses along the riverbanks and deploy reserve troops promptly.
This is preposterous. Cannot dismiss your words outright. If you speak the truth, then we must take action.
It's true, Commander. Our intention is to protect history from malevolent tampering. Please take heed of our warning.
I shall deploy additional troops to reinforce our position. We won't be caught off guard.
We did it, Kim. We warned the Commander, and history seems to be unfolding as it should.
Let's go back.
Kim, you mentioned there's more to Dr. Maelstrom's story. What led him down this dark path?
It started with a profound loss. His mother suffered from a terrible illness, most likely cancer. Her passing shook him to the core, and he became obsessed with changing the past to save her.
Losing someone you love can drive you to do anything to make things right.
Exactly. Driven by grief, he poured himself into scientific research, aiming to find a way to alter the course of history. He was a brilliant scientist, respected for his intellect and dedication to advancing medical knowledge.
So he was once a force for good, working to help people through his research.
Yes, but as he delved deeper into his work, he stumbled upon the mysteries of time travel. The temptation to reshape the world became too alluring for him to resist.
Changing the past is a dangerous path. History is delicate, and tampering with it can have disastrous consequences.
You're right, Jim. He let his personal pain cloud his judgment. When Hitler's regime took an interest in his research, he joined their projects but secretly hid his time machine from them. He didn't want his discovery to be misused by the Nazis.
So he kept it hidden, intending to use it for his own purposes instead. Losing his mother must have shattered him, but using time travel to dominate history is a dangerous ambition.
Exactly. He saw it as a way to rewrite history on his terms, to become the master of his own destiny. And now, we're faced with the consequences of his actions. He's altering pivotal moments in history, and we must stop him before it's too late. Our mission is clear. We must face him in War World 2 and prevent any further damage to the timeline.
We have to confront him, but also be cautious. He's cunning and determined to reshape the world as he sees fit.
We can't let Dr. Maelstrom alter the course of World War II. We have to stop him.
I agree, Kim. It's our responsibility to make sure history remains unchanged.
Jim, did you know that the Battle of Britain was the first major military campaign fought entirely by air forces? The British Royal Air Force bravely defended their skies against relentless German air raids. Jim, in World War II, the Battle of Midway was pivotal. The U.S. Navy triumphed against Japan, halting their advance in the Pacific. It shifted the war's momentum, leading to Allied victories.
We're in the midst of World War II. The stakes are higher than ever.
Our priority is finding Dr. Maelstrom before he causes any disruptions.
We need to find him before he can execute his plan.
A time machine. This could be the key to winning the war.
Look, Jim, these are the designs for Dr. Maelstrom's time machine. He must be planning something significant. Let's confront him and stop him once and for all.
We have to act fast. He's about to set his plan in motion.
The time machine is ready. With this power, I shall reshape the world as I see fit.
Dr. Maelstrom, your reckless actions are endangering the course of history.
You're too late. Time is already bending to my will.
Dr. Maelstrom, you can't use the time machine for this. It will lead to destruction, not salvation. I understand your pain, but altering history won't save your mother.
You don't understand. I can change everything, make her illness vanish.
But tampering with time won't heal her, and it may unleash unforeseen consequences. You must find another way to honor her memory. Please, don't let grief cloud your judgment. Embrace the legacy of your brilliance for the greater good. You're not alone in this, Doctor. We can help you find a better path together.
I won't listen to you. My invention will reshape the world. It's too late, Kim. My mind is set. I won't let anyone stop me.
Jim, we need to get out of here. Hitler knows about the time machine, and he won't hesitate to use it against us.
This is getting out of hand. We can't let him dominate the future with that power.
You're right. We have to go back, warn our past selves, and stop Dr. Maelstrom before this spirals further.
But won't that create more complications?